the refineries and looked at where the wind flow pattern was. Now, if virgin snow fell tonight, like it's falling just now outside in Vancouver, and the ground is spotless and clean, and you take a sample and have that snow analysed, if there's no toxins in it, it's just background that fell through the sky, picked up trace amounts of sulphur from acid rain. But if you go upstream of the wind, of where the pollution is going, and you take a sample of that snow, not only could he see the specks on the snow because it was polluted, you had it analysed and he worked out how many parts per million of organic compounds were falling out, and he had it analysed. And then if you take that based on your bile accumulation in the body and your body mass, he worked out the exposure rates of children and adults and got the direct correlation as to why they get cancer, and the certain types of cancers which are unusual to the mainstream population.
That's why in Peru always complain about the mining industry. They are contamination of the land, but I mean really not natural contamination.
Now, in most parts of Peru, the water table or the volume of available water is in very short supply. So they will take water that runs off a mountain, and they don't have access to mass spectrometers to work out what's in the water. So part of our social economic program is, if you imagine this laptop as the legal lease, and we're working inside the legal lease, we intend to make a moat, which is a drainage channel right round, and we will capture all that surface water that runs off, and before we let it dissipate, we're not retaining the water and keeping it from the community. What we're going to do is we're going to polish that water. Two reasons. One, it's the right humanitarian thing to do, and two, because I'm a Scotsman, why give away free oil? Okay, so we can capture the hydrocarbons, take all the hydrocarbons out and give them clean, fresh water. They benefit, we benefit.
Not only the water, they have more farmland, because in this one here, all the outcrop of the oil shelf, you cannot see one grass growing there.
So let's take a wee bit closer look now at some of the feedstocks, and then we'll open up the main supply. Feel free to take a look. I'll ask you, when you open up any of the containers that have oil in them, do not stick your nose directly to it. Put it next to you and wave your hand, and the odour of the oil will come towards you. Okay?
Fair. Cynthia would be a good resource to have at this meeting.
Now, this first one I'm going to pass you, as you can see marked on it, it says coal shale. This is from the northern part of Peru.
It is?
Yeah, it's only when you open up the oil ones.
This
These ones are fine.
Exactly, we find it in the town, all the people has cancer.
And so this is a grab sample.
This is a grab sample. So coal shale is important in so much as there's more embedded gas in it. And if you do a history check, back in 1886, I believe the date was, when they made the first gallon of diesel, it was generated through coal shale. So we can extract hydrocarbons from that and make clean diesel. Now, within coal, there's a high sulfur content normally. Peru is very lucky, as in northern Peru, which would be classed as Lima up to Ecuador, the level of sulfur is 0.3 to 0.5, and the southern blocks, which is Lima down to Chile, is 0.1 to 0.3. Now compare that to Mexico or Canada, they're 10 times that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'm going to open up is a container that has drill cuttings and slop oils. Yeah, you're fine. So what I'm showing you now is this came from Sinopec in China, and you'll see it's not that dissimilar to the original feedstock from Canada. And what you see in your hand using this liquid catalyst extracted all the hydrocarbons and gave you clean, that went from them. We're going to demonstrate that today, and you can see how clean the rock and the sand particles are.
So you're taking this up and getting this.
So we're taking this, recovering the oil, and having clean cuttings.
Huh.
Using this catalyst.
the liquid catalyst.
Okay, that's why we got already the holy well, the law.
So what you're seeing there now is by comparison, there's Peru, Block 19 oil shale, and there's Alberta Suncor. One's a sticky, water wet compound,
dry.
one's a dry. Oil wet, water wet. And that same product has been processed.